Hi there. The son of a poor man is the literal translation in Hebrew of Benoni, and it's been also recruited as the name to this common thematic trap in the modern Benoni. White plays d4, knight f6, knight f3, e6 and c4. And here black plays c5, encouraging the pawn on d4 to advance one further to d5, and we have the Benoni. Here black captures, e takes on d5, c takes on d5, and black here will usually play d6, will play the pawn from g7 to g6, bishop to g7, and maybe work on getting the b5 pawn moving forward. So g6 is played. White, conversely, will play knight c3 and try and support the pawn in the center with e4, and after finishing the development will usually try and get the f pawn forward to f4, and then try to go for a push to e5. The knight on f3 is very often brought back to d2 and then to c4 to try and support the push of the pawn. So here black plays bishop g7, white continues as planned with e4, d6, and the most common move here for white is bishop e2, black will castle, white will castle, and rook e8, black's applying pressure immediately on the e-pawn. Well, the e-pawn can be supported by queen c2, and knight a6 is one option by black. The knight might intend to come to b4, or alternatively can drop back to c7 and then help support the advance of the b pawn. Bishop f4 is not the most common move, but it's perfectly playable and makes a lot of sense. And here black drops the knight back to c7 rather than going for the knight b4 line, and this is where white goes wrong. If he tries to play the thematic move knight to d2, very common as I mentioned in the Benoni, the knight, it would appear, might be heading at some point to c4. However, this is a big mistake, and now the tables are turned, and it's black who's going to have the upper hand after this move. Knight takes on d5. Several grandmasters have in fact missed this try. So what's white going to play here? Well, after e takes on d5, black will exchange minor pieces on c3 with bishop takes on c3 in order to remove the guard of that bishop on e2. Well, after white recaptures, say with the b pawn, b takes on c3, rook takes on e2, and here black is a whole pawn for the good. White might continue with a move like queen d3, hitting the rook, and if the rook retreats, black is comfortable with the whole pawn up, albeit white does have some counterplay. So this has been the son of a poor man in the Benoni. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.